What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to Drive Talk Cars. And today we're going to be doing some minor repairs on the Maserati. Nothing too extravagant, but when we took it to the dealership to see how much it would cost, they quoted us around $600 to $700. So being me, I said I could do it myself. I mean, the parts are very simple. The first one is the underbody aerodynamic shield. Basically, it's just goes underneath, and it's a plastic piece that kind of guards the underneath and make the aerodynamics. This was a $14 piece. Shouldn't be too much, a couple screws. And this is the inner wheel rail cover. It goes like this. This was, I think, 100 and something bucks, and that's with shipping. So total, we got about $100 and maybe $30 and a few moments of my time to install it. So today I'm going to show you just how to work on a Maserati, and that you can save money by doing it yourself, and to not be afraid to do minor repairs on your vehicle, especially the higher end vehicles like a Maserati. They're sometimes easier than the regular cars. Regular, I don't mean just like the quote unquote regular cars. So let's get to it. This shouldn't take too long. Kind of go through it and give you the step-by-step in case you want to do this on your vehicle as well. So let's jump into the video. All right, so as you can see there, the inner wheel well has come apart from its clips. They're supposed to be clipped in there and flush with the wheel well. So they come in two pieces, thankfully. So the front and the back are two separate pieces. So it looks like over time this particular piece has kind of shriveled up from not being clamped, because it's like carpet essentially, and it looks like it has shriveled up. So therefore, and it's torn, so I can't just put clips in the bottom and re-clip it, because it is not going to stay. And I'll show you more in a few. All right, so you're gonna need a floor jack and a stand. So if you use your pipe, put it in one of the other sockets, and then you can pull and you have more leverage. You don't have to do the whole, take them all the way out. Not yet anyway. So hold that here, push that on there, then you pull up with this, and it gives you try to jack it up so I could put it on the stands, and therefore I could remove this, because that underbody piece is actually right by the jack point. So I can't remove that until I remove the jack. So you will find with these type of cars that everything is covered underneath. So nothing is exposed, so you gotta try to find the best spot as possible. Let me take the tire off, maybe I can see more. And I like to manually take off my lug nuts, because they're not that serious to use power tools. At least not for me. So I just take them out so I don't damage nothing. Rim, bolts, or lug nuts. Sometimes the tire is stuck to the hub, so a little trick is to give it a kick on the, not on the air, but on the rubber part. Little kick and it comes loose. All right, put the tire to the side. So there is the wheel well. That's the part that we will be replacing. It's right there, that's the top, that's the bottom. So all of that comes off. All right, so I found the jack up spot. I can actually take that plastic piece off when it's on the ground, the underbody. So let's go ahead and just do the wheel thing for now. All right, so the stand is underneath there. So if the jack was to give out, I would be safe. Car is safe, because I'm not under. what you like to do is let it back some just so it rests on the stand. That way there's no surprises, no it's on the stand, everything's good. All right, so you're gonna need a 10mm socket, a Phillips screwdriver, and a flathead screwdriver. And that should be all you need to get this inner cover off. It's got a clamp there, and it's got some screws up top. Everything down below is broken, so you don't have to worry about that. So let's begin. So you can see that the wheel well is out and it protects those electric components in the back there. So it is somewhat important, but pretty easy to change. All right, there's the old one. Here's the new one. Here is the part that is broken underneath the car. You see it's broken there, and this is the underbody aerodynamic piece. So that's the jack point where you jack up your car. But all this little plastic piece around it is the part that I have to replace. I think we hit a speed bump or something, and it bottomed out and it broke right there. So that was a $14 piece that we're going to replace, and they were charging us $600. So while the tire was off and the wheel well, I wanted to show you that, because when I actually change it, I may not be able to get the camera under here as low. So there you go. Have all my fasteners. I bought more than I needed just because I didn't know if I was going to break some, so it's always nice to have these. They're not that expensive to where you can't just buy them. So these pieces right here I'm gonna pull out. It's 3 of them, looks like this. And it's not a screw, but it's like a one-way in type of thing. So it's not a screw, but it's kind of like a screw. But that's what it looks like. Alright, so that's in there now. Looking good, nothing's broken. See how that sits in there now? So everything's good. Put the last screw on and we're good. Tighten it when we get on the ground. Jack it up to remove the jack stand. Make sure everything's clear. All right. Drop it like it's hot. I'm not ready. Drop it slow. Alright, then torque it. It's always good to torque your lug nuts on your wheels, especially on high performance cars. It's just good practice. You don't want anything loose. Got the torque. This one is a bit heavy. This is a bit overkill, but I have a smaller one, but I think it's too small, so I'll just use this one. And it's already torqued to the proper size, which is 76. I think so. Check your manuals to make sure you have the right torque. Look like we're good. So we're done with that. Alright, now we're going to move on to installing this underbody aerodynamic kind of cover. It goes on like this. Right with the jackass where we're removing that portion and then put this on top. Should be just one bolt because it's broke. One bolt here, 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 here. That should be it. Alright, let's get started. Here is the underbody, this part here. This part's gonna come off. Like I said, it should be here. That part's broken, so not too much to take off. Alright, here we go. Old one, new one. All right, so there you have it. We did the inner wheel well, and we did the underbody plastic cover, aerodynamic cover. Didn't take too long. With a few simple tools, if you have that around the house, you too can do this. Save some money. Don't go to the dealership and spend $600-700, especially for parts that are $14, $100. And a few moments out of your time, a little patience. I mean, it goes on the same way it comes off, so it's not, you know, too involved or too intensive. Doesn't require a lot of tools. I just had a 10mm socket, ratchet wrench, Phillips screwdriver, flathead screwdriver, an extender. That was pretty much it. And I was able to do everything that I needed to do. So, thanks for checking out this video. If it brought you some value and you enjoyed it, give me a big thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. Click that subscribe button. Click the notification bell so you can get more videos like this. I will be doing some more modifications to the Maserati, doing some modifications to the Benz and to the Camaro. So stay tuned for some more awesome videos. And like always, thanks for checking out my video, and I'll see you on the next one.